After thinking a while about what some of my cravings were, I really came up with that one of my cravings over the years has been acceptance. I think about to elementary school, and I can remember a specific incident where, I didn't want to be friends with this one kid anymore just because I didn't think he was popular enough and I didn't think he was well liked enough. And so I think over the years, stuff like that, especially in elementary school, was always on the back of my mind. I think that was also, me feeling inferior to other people and just wanting to be accepted by the cool crowd. And even into high school a little bit, specifically, 9, 10, 11, those years I remember just looking at, the popular groups of kids and just saying, I wish I could hang out with them. It's just, I think everybody always wants to be moving up and everybody always wants to be liked, and that was definitely one of the things that I really craved, was just having people like me. Whether that took the form then of doing well academically or whatever, or doing sports, I just wanted people to notice the things that I could do and the things that I could bring to the table and just be friends with me and like me for who I am. Once I got into 5th year more so, I started hanging out with a student leaders group, and that really changed my perspective on just the whole acceptance thing. One thing that I really missed growing up was having strong role models, and I don't mean adult role models who were 20 whatever years older than me. I mean the role models who are 3, 4, 5 years older than me, those guys who really show you what you should be doing and how you should be treating people. The guys who I did know who were that much older than me, they weren't setting a very good example, and so often just growing up as a teenager I didn't really know what to do, and I think that was one of the reasons why I never really became close with God at the start, was just that I saw, hey, God isn't an important part of their lives. It doesn't really have to be an important part of my life. They look at least happy on the outside, and I think I can feel happy, without having that relationship with God as well. One thing that has really just been on my heart lately the last couple of years is that I guess I don't want to make the same mistakes that some of those older guys made when I was young. A lot of people don't realize it, but you really do make an impression on those people who are a couple of years younger than you, 2, 3, 4, however many years it may be, but you really do make a huge impression on those people. And I can really distinctly remember, when I was like 15 or 16, seeing one of those older guys and seeing them do something, and that has really just stuck with me. If it wasn't a good thing, I always remember that about them to this day. That's one of the first things that pops into my head whenever I hear their name, and I don't want that to be me. And I guess something, as I said, that's lately been on my heart is just being able to get to know guys who are younger than me and who are going through stages that I've went through, and I want to be able to help them not to have to make the same mistakes that I did, and not have to feel the same way that I did when either A, I was wanting to feel accepted by people, or I was doing things that I shouldn't have been doing because the older guys were doing that and I thought that was okay, or C, I just didn't care about a relationship with God because I thought you could be happy without that. I just really want to convey that message, I guess, to the guys who are younger than me, because those things aren't true, and we really do need that relationship with God to build us up and really make us who we are. We can't be focused on trying to be accepted and being popular, but to be accepted by everybody, but we need to focus on God, and He should be the only thing that matters to us. And after that, if we really focus on Him, everything else will fall into place. Not that life is going to be perfect, but we'll be where we're supposed to be. My name's Cam Brubacher, and this is my story.